So I saw this article the other day. I couldn't believe it. It says the 10 most difficult sports.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10, football, soccer.
Okay.
They say is number 10. Okay. And this is by a website called Watch Mojo, and I think the research comes from whoever the research comes from here. So then number 9, they put baseball.
Okay.
Okay. You're hitting a moving ball 100 miles coming to you. Number 8, gymnastics.
Interesting.
Number 7, tennis. Okay. Number 9, martial art. Number 6, martial arts.
Okay.
Number 5, wrestling.
Yeah.
Number 4, basketball. Number 3, American football.
Yeah.
Number 2, hockey.
Wow.
You know what they have as number 1?
It has to be boxing.
Why is boxing? Why do they have boxing as the hardest sport in the world? Most difficult sport in the world.
Did they include most dangerous?
Well, I'll tell you what they said. The long popular combat sport requires an off-the-chart level of performance in more ways than one. The length of each round requires a high level of endurance, while the nature of competition demands peak power and strength. Speed and agility might not need to be quite as crucial as in some other sports discussed today, but depending on boxers' fighting style, there's still major factors. Boxing requires comparable durability to American football, but admittedly more nerve and significantly greater hand-to-eye coordination.
Right.
Why would you? What would you say about boxing being the hardest?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good argument. I mean, I think that you take a look at MMA fighters who want to transition into boxing, they won't make it. They can't. It's you might be a champion in the UFC, but you head over to boxing, and you're an amateur boxer. That's how difficult it is. The hand-eye coordination, the footwork, the ring generalship, the training is just brutal. It's 24/7, diet, sleep, rest. You know, you're training, you're doing weights. It's a 24-hour, 7 days a week type of job. And in boxing, if you don't start at a young age, you will not develop that hand-eye coordination that is required at the highest level. That's just the bottom line.
You know what? Has there ever been a boxer that went to UFC or no?
No, we're not that stupid.
Right off the bat, no hesitation.
Yeah.
Well, Oscar, this has been great.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I learned a lot of stuff. I had no idea, by the way. Some of the stories you told me, like the 1 year and 1 day. Are you kidding me?
Well, the funniest story that I haven't told you is, so 92, I win the gold. Don King called me, Bob Arum called me, but this gentleman calls me at home in East LA. My father was the manager at the time, and he goes, "Son, this man wants to take you to Vegas, and he says that you're gonna fight for him. So go with him, whatever." I'm 19. He picks me up in a helicopter. Okay, I meet him somewhere, takes me to Vegas. We stop for gas. Takes me to Vegas. We're hovering over the desert. This is 1992. We're hovering over the desert here at the Strip. There's no hotels whatsoever. It's Mr. Krikorian. He's telling me, "Son, I want to build you MGM right here."
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Mr. Krikorian.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you know
he was a huge fan.
Man, he negotiated. He negotiated till I think he died at 98.
Yeah.
And he had a $10 billion net worth, I think, give or take, when he died. And he gave $1 billion to Armenia. But that guy, in the business world, he was a legend.
Yes.
In the Armenian community, he's the GOAT when it comes down to business. But his name is all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Oh, my gosh.
I didn't know he started off as a pilot. He used to fly.
Yes. And he was a fighter.
Siegel,
Yeah.
And he used to fly all these mobsters
That
back
was
in
his
the
first
day.
business.
That's right. And he turned into an airlines, and then boom, he bought what a great story. I've never heard that before. Interesting. In these uncertain times, if there's anything we need people to believe the future looks bright. So if you've heard about me saying this mission to you, we're on a mission to get 1 million people to wear this gear. And this is what we're doing. If you buy one of these hats, there's a category of buying one hat, getting the second one free. If you haven't yet worn this gear publicly, go ahead and test it out. Buy some of the gear, wear it in public, and see how many people will stop by and say, you also watch Valuetainment? You also follow PBD Podcast? I do too. Place your order. Go to vtmerch.com, click on the link above or below, place your order, and represent the VT and the PBD Podcast gear.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.